Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today we have a special guest. She's my friend Fanan, and Fanan is a corporate image consultant or a stylist. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Hi everyone, I'm Fanan and I'm a corporate image consultant as well as a personal brand consultant, and I help corporate professionals as well as entrepreneurs look their best for work and make sure that they're always presentable.
And so, I thought that it would be pretty cool if Fanan could help me look my best and help me look presentable. She has been giving me so many invaluable tips these past few weeks that have been bringing, I think, my style and the way I pick out outfits and choose colors and just approach what I wear a lot differently. And so, since I also got the opportunity to collaborate with Boohoo, this video is actually sponsored by Boohoo.com, the clothing site, we decided that Fanan was going to help me pick all of my outfits. One thing that Fanan has inspired me to do is she's inspired me to move towards creating a capsule wardrobe, which is essentially the base idea of it is it's supposed to cause you to limit your spending and your buying and make do with what you have in your closet. And so I've already gone through the part where I really emptied my closet and analyzed all of the things that were in my closet that I could reuse. And now I'm in the part where I'm slowly adding pieces that are very particular or very for me into the capsule wardrobe. If you guys want an in-depth explanation on a capsule wardrobe and how to get started on one, Fanan has an amazing video already on her YouTube channel that talks about it. I'm going to leave that in the description down below. But for now, let's get into our little project for this video.
To pick the outfits from Boohoo for Tia, we have to follow some guidelines which basically help us find the best fit. And one of the first guidelines that I want to talk to you about is, of course, having a color palette with colors that look best for your skin tone. The best way to find out the colors that looks good on you or flatters your skin tone is when you know what your undertones are, knowing whether you are warm toned or cool toned. And the way to know that, the easiest way I can recommend for you to find out is just to go and pass by Sephora, as they have specialists and equipment to find out your color undertones. It's pretty quick, it's pretty efficient. Easiest way to do that. The alternative, of course, is to just look at your veins. This is what a lot of color analysts do. Yeah,
I've heard this tip.
If you are warm toned, then you have green veins. And if you have purple, sometimes some people have dark purple veins, and that means that you are also cool. If you have green, again, like we said, is warm tone. But some people have the two. But most of the time, they lean more towards one, either warm or cool, even though both colors look good on them. And for that, it's always better to go to a specialist, like a color analyst, or to do an assessment so they can tell you exactly what it is. I don't want to give you a general idea so we don't make any mistakes here.
Right. So that was one of the guidelines you used to pick my outfits. Any others?
Yes, the second is that you have to know what your body shape is. Now, for Tia, it was easy because she is equally proportional, top to bottom, with a smaller waist. So she has the ideal feminine type of body shape. That means we have to find clothes that basically flatter her body shape the best. And so if you know that you're more, let's say, not proportional evenly, either you are heavy on the top or maybe at the bottom, then you have to know these things so that you are able to find clothes that can correct that body silhouette.
But I always use the height thing because I'm quite short, but I have longer legs and a shorter torso, and so even these factor into what I can and can't wear.
Of course, knowing that your body shape is proportional top to bottom. The other two objectives for her body specifically, one is to dress her as a petite, and the second is that because she has an hourglass shape, which a lot of people like to call it, I prefer to stick to what my measuring tape has to say. The other is to make sure that we accentuate her body, because that is what's going to look best for her shape.
Alright, so those were the guidelines that we used, and here are some of the key pieces that me and Fanan picked out, because I told Fanan that I wanted a style that was sophisticated yet young. Because, I want to be both. And I found that the things that I like wearing now are way different than the things that I liked wearing 4 years ago when I first came here. I've changed a lot, and so I wanted to get like a few new pieces in my closet to represent that.
See?
So,
in fact, that was our third guideline, which is to have a theme for your style. You have to know exactly what message you want to project to people at your workplace, wherever it is. And most of the time, you are able to do that when you know exactly what your words are. For Tia, it is sophisticated and young, and so we were able to find clothes that basically match that category. So we want to show you this first one, which is sort of like a blazer, but
a dress
blazer, you can say. And this is one of the colors in her color palette. And one of the things that we also, the reason why we chose this is because it has a V-neck. And for hourglass shaped, V-neck is ideal for shirts, for any type of top garments. And that is why this was it has a V-neck.
And Fanon was also telling me to give silver a try because I usually typically just stick to gold. I'm a gold girl, but Fanon told me to try silver and I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of feeling it. She also told me to try blues. I've always avoided blues because I just thought they weren't for me, but look at my nails. Fanon,
it's beautiful.
Told me about these nails.
They're gorgeous.
So, this color. And so I've been trying a lot of new things, and I've been liking what I've been trying.
This jumpsuit over here is also ideal for Tia because, first of all, this color, Bordeaux or Burgundy, is one of her colors. Also, it's a jumpsuit with a little high waist. Of like the trouser looks a little bit high waist, the pants. My Italian and English and everything.
She speaks like 5 million different languages, so understandable.
It's all coming together anyways, but this is supposed to look beautiful on her and I can't wait to see you in these. This I love.
Me too.
Oof. Ice blue or icy blue is also one of her colors. It looks beautiful on her and it flatters her skin tone. So we got this. Sometimes these add some height. You wear them with high heels, and over here it's also high-waisted and it's supposed to add a little bit of height for our beautiful Tia. Same with these pants, high-waisted pants, and very beautiful flared legs or in the bottoms. So this should be interesting. And another one that we picked was this turtleneck looking top. Ideally, turtlenecks are not the best for petite body types, especially if you want to add some height and
a short neck. So, but this turtleneck has a short neck. Like it's not a typical turtleneck that is like this big. It's like this big.
See, it's very. I mean, it's not big like she said. But what I loved about this was the details, and what we want is to stand out and to look unique always by picking out patterns that look a little bit different than your average black t-shirt. And we also picked some beautiful bikinis. This is a lovely top because it gives the V illusion, again, accentuating the curves of an hourglass shaped. And they're supposed to be flattering for her body, and white is also one of her colors, and so it's going to look really good on you.
So those were the key pieces that we picked out that really accentuated the sophisticated and young theme, but we also picked out some other pieces that I'm going to leave in a little lookbook for you guys at the end of this video. But I just wanted Fanon to give you guys the same tips that she gave me, talk to you guys a little bit about the ideals that I've been mixing into my wardrobe and using to go forward. Because it's all been really fun and interesting, informative, and I'm so happy to have a chance to just look a little bit more put together, not just be taking things at random because I think they look good and then in the end they actually don't. So thank you so much, Fanon, for being a guest on my channel. Thanks so much for sharing your knowledge. You guys, I'm leaving the links to Fanon's channel down in the description box below, and also I'm leaving the links to all of the pieces that you're seeing in this video in the description below, so be sure to check out Boohoo so you can shop these items, and check out Fanon so you can learn how to dress. That's gonna be it for this one, you guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.